In Journey to the West, Guanyin had 3 magic headbands, and she used them on Sun Wukong, the black Bear Guai, and Red Boy. Sun Wukong became the scripture seeker, the black Bear Guai became her mountain guardian, and Red Boy became her attendant. When Buddha gave these headbands to Guanyin, he said,
"If the appropriate spell for each one is recited, the victim's eyes will bulge, his head will ache, and his forehead will split open. He will thus be certainly induced to adopt our religion."
At the end of Chapter 6, when the Destined One refuses to wear the headband, the cutscene plays. The cutscene is shown in reverse order, going through the 81 ordeals the crew faced on their journey for the scriptures. It kicks off with Erlang and his army hunting down Sun Wukong.
What does it matter if you become a Buddha? That headband has always been on your head.
By this point, Sun Wukong had been through a lot. After surviving the 81 ordeals, he realized that becoming a Buddha wasn't what he truly wanted. Even though he had achieved Buddhahood, the world hadn't changed for the better. Humans and monsters were still treated like nothing under the gods. So, he decided to throw away his Buddha status and fight back again.
Keep those eyes wide open. Watch me rip it off and break free.
The scene rewinds further, showing Sun Wukong being named victorious fighting Buddha on Lingshan, right after the successful end of the journey.
Sun Wukong, when you defied the Celestial Court, I had to seal you beneath the mountains with my immense power. Yet, after enduring punishment, you embraced the dark, uplifted good against evil, and subdued Yellowbrows throughout the journey. For your contribution, I now bestow upon you the title of Victorious Fighting.
In the original Journey to the West, Chapter 99, Ordeal 81, River of Heaven.
He defied the Celestial Court.
Chapter 87, Ordeal 72, Begging for Rain in Fengxi.
When the skin finishes pecking the rice, the dog laps up the flowers, and the lamp burns through the key, the rain will fall.
Chapter 78, Ordeal 65, The Rescue of the Boys in Bixland. Chapter 77, Ordeal 64, Asking the Buddha to subdue the demon. Chapter 67, Ordeal 55, Being stopped by the filthy runny persimmon lane. Chapter 68, Ordeal 51, The recovery of the treasures and the rescue of the monks. Chapter 58, Ordeal 46, Telling the macaques apart. Chapter 52, Ordeal 40, All the gods of heaven being unable to subdue him. Chapter 45, Ordeal 34, The enormous wager. Chapter 41, Ordeal 32, Sinking in the Black River. Chapter 27, Ordeal 20, The dismissal of the Mind Date. Chapter 25, Ordeal 18, In the Wuzhuang Temple. Chapter 22, Ordeal 16, Winning over Friar Sand. Chapter 14, Ordeal 7, The Double-Forked Peak. Chapter 7, Trapped Under 5 Elements Mountain. Chapter 6, Havoc in Heaven, Erlang fights Wukong. Chapter 3 Chaos in the Underworld, erasing names from the Book of Life and Death. Finally, we see a flashback to Sun Wukong's last free days on Flower Fruit Mountain, where he drank and celebrated with Ghoul King and other Demon King brothers, before they stormed the Celestial Court together. As the bowl of wine is set down, the figure standing in the Water Curtain Cave isn't Sun Wukong anymore, but the Destined One. Battle-scarred and weary, the Destined One understands everything now. He decides to continue Sun Wukong's unfinished journey and take the fight to the Celestial Court again. The title of Chapter 6, Unfinished, already hints at this ending. If the Destined One had accepted the headband, this cutscene wouldn't have played, and he wouldn't have been worthy of inheriting Sun Wukong's mantle. This cutscene isn't just a flashback. It's Sun Wukong passing on his mind to the Destined One. At last, the Destined One fully understands Sun Wukong, why he gave up Buddhahood, why he let go of the 6 relics, and why the unfinished path is now his to complete. Alright, that wraps up our full breakdown of all the cutscenes from Black Myth Wukong. Next up, we'll dive into some key character analyses like Erlang. Be sure to follow and subscribe to our channel. See you next time.